That's Palma de Mallorca. I believe Palma is down here in the bay. I can't see the airport. Oh yeah, here it is down there now. Yeah, here it is. Should be on 2 runways. The terminal in the middle. Yeah. Palma de Mallorca, the airport's down there. It's a big airport as well. Nice place to fly to actually, Palma de Mallorca. That was in another life. Anything juicy about that one? Oh, there's same level traffic there. Oh yeah, what is this? Oh man, am I going to get Tikas? Same level. Oh man, am I going to get Tikas? Sorry there. Uh-oh. Please no Tikas. Where is
traffic?
that?
Traffic.
Where is that dude? Can't see him. Normally there should be a label.
Climb. Climb.
Ah, bugger.
Clear of conflict.
Am I? I should disconnect the auto throttle as well. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Palma traffic 28 on final runway 25 left.
So that's not the proper way to fly the Tikasari, because I should have disconnected the auto throttle as well, but I don't have the
282.
the shortcut on the joystick. So, but yeah, the Tikasari kind of follow the command like that. Disconnect the autopilot, which I could do because I've got the shortcut, and also disconnect the auto throttle and kind of climb or descend as per the instruction. It's giving me a bit of a heart attack there. I never saw the, was looking outside at the label, I never saw the label. Is there, oh, that's me. Is that guy visible or not? That's my contrail. Oh, I don't know, that's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, there's one thing to remember is that ATC is at the service of the pilot and not the other way around. I mean, it's true that ATC have their ways of doing things. It's very procedural as well. They always kind of tend to follow a same sequence, the same kind of routine in their day and the way they operate and everything, but they have to be more flexible than the pilot, because the pilot is in the air with 200, 300 people behind, whereas ATC is sitting in a chair in front of a radar screen, and the consequences are not the same. Obviously, if the controller makes a mistake and two aircraft bump into each other, then there's a big problem as well. But I think the consequences and the risk with the pilot are a little bit more severe, a bit more important. Valencia straight ahead. A lovely day in Spain as well. Right, so we'll have a look at the arrival. Departure arrival, Madrid, 3-2 right. Gonna take the Zulu and the Prado to Delta, and then the transition is has been. So
Descent checklist. Recall. Checked. Notes.
checked.
Auto brake level 2. Landing data.
VRF is 136 minimums, 2110 feet.
VREF 136 minimums. 2110 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed. Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
So it's not decelerating too badly, but I help it a little bit with the speed brakes. Still have about 3 miles to run to the next restriction. Now because the, oh mind you, no, it's adding up a little bit of speed. I was going to say because the path is shallower, then it needs to add a bit of thrust, or the auto throttle mode goes to speed, and it went to idle and now back to speed. So yeah, the path is a little bit shallower now, so to keep the speed, then the automation needs to add a bit of thrust. We go QNH now 1022. Not preset that one, my bad. And you see when you change to the QNH, then the VNAV readjust. So then we become a little bit high, and then it's gonna readjust. It's kind of speeding up a little bit, so I'll go back on the. No, still on the approach, still on the way down. Not missed anything. So after 10,000 feet, then we can go to 6 on the arrival. What I should have done as well, in normal circumstances, but like always, I get a little bit distracted here, is to in the descent page, when I set up the arrival and the cruise, to set 250 below fly level 120, since the airport elevation is 2,000 feet, then add another 10 to that for the fly level 100 restriction, which is actually above the ground. It's not so vital when you go even to a place that is like 500 feet high or whatever, but as soon as you get to 2,000-3,000 feet, even more elevation, then you need to kind of calculate the 250 below fly level 100 in accordance with that. So talking of which, approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
1022 set.
1022. Approach checklist complete.
Okay, I'll try to bump it. I mean to grease it. Yeah. For the LVO kind of qualification, because there is a little bit of a qualification when you do a type rating, and then a kind of refresher every year. So there is a little bit of training involved. The refresher is more like to kind of do a full low visibility approach, so the Cat 3 Bravo approach, to do that in the simulator with no do a normal approach, normal landing with basically almost no visibility down to 75 meters, no decision height, and 75 meters RVRs to take it to the maximum allowed. Then do a takeoff as well, and the minimum allowed. So the minimum RVR allowed for takeoff is 150 meters. So we'll do a takeoff in 150 meters as well in the sim. All normal conditions. And then they would introduce a few failures, a few issues that either like dictate a go around, or otherwise the possibility to land with the failure, but having to downgrade the type of approach you fly, so from a Cat 3 Bravo to a Cat 3 Alpha, because you lose a little bit of the redundancy of the systems, so you can only do a Cat 3 Alpha, and basically rely on what the autopilot is telling you, because usually you've got like LEMD 3 up here, you'll see on the approach. So when you've got LEMD 3, then you're good, but when you get LEMD 2, for example, then that's when you can only do a Cat 3 Alpha approach. Right, I will change flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
I'm blethering here. Gonna get on the approach, flaps up there like crazy. Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
Right. Localizer first. Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
And after this we can go down to 5,000. Hey, Captain Insano, UK, how you doing? So 5,000. Go on the vertical speed now. Back a little bit on the rate. It should intercept the localizer anytime soon. That's my bad with the joystick. In real, I would keep the right hand on the speed brake lever, so you know if you forgot about it or not. But here, because I got that shortcut on the joystick, sometimes the button is a little bit sticky. It's easy to forget. And glide slope armed, localizer capture. Back a little bit on the speed now. 170 is good. The Alitalia 123 localizer established, runway 3 to right. Cat 3 has to be auto land, yeah. And Cat 2 as well. Cabin is ready.
$1,000 feet to level off.
No problemo. Glide slope capture. We said 6,000 feet. So you can check as well in the FMC there, 6,000. It's showing in the legs page. Here we are established on the ILS. Almost 11 miles out. Beautiful. get a little bit distracted. Look at Madrid. Here in the distance, there's a few buildings sticking out. The mountains north of Madrid as well. That's our runway here. So far, so good. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 20.
Speed checked. Flaps 20.
2500.
Cabin crew, take your seats.
It's true that it doesn't sound too Italian. I don't know why it's supposed to be an Italian voice. Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Landing checklist complete.
Checklist complete. Uh-oh. Do you recall the FMA Land 3 rollout flare armed? Right. Here comes the motion, as we see. That's more like a simulator thing, actually. Flight director. The ILS doesn't look right, actually.
Approach stable.
1000.
Check. Yeah, the ILS doesn't look centered for some reason.
Approaching 3-3 right.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Check.
100 minimums.
Minimums.
Landing.
Checked.
30. 20. 10.
Long landing. Long landing.
No, it's not.
Speed brakes up. Reversers normal. Six knots.
Manual braking.
Check.
1,200 meters remaining.
Bienvenidos a Madrid. are. A beautiful Alitalia 777. I don't think that Iberia does 777s at all. So on the next flight going to Switzerland, there will have to be a Swissair. So there will be a Swissair 777 from Madrid to Zurich. Back to the good old Zurich. I've flown already quite a few times in Zurich. So welcome to Madrid. Did I mean to be silly, so please forgive my silliness. Here we are, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Exactly, the most finished terminal. And yeah, if you have any questions, then please let me know. You're welcome to my GT, and I'll stick around for the next few minutes, and then I shall love you and leave you. Oh, that's the crew coming off. Oh, they've got a little van waiting for them. Let's go to the hotel. Okay, they are going on the bus or the van. I'm just levitating a little bit. And then the pilots should come off, lazy pilots. See you, thanks. And here are the pilots. Oop, oop. He's levitating over the steps. No, the dude doesn't even have a bag. Doesn't even have a flight bag. That's supposed to be the Capitano. Yeah, that looks more like the Capitano. The FO is like, he looks like he's a little bit, he can't be bothered too much. The first officer doesn't even have a bag, he doesn't even have a hat. Hey pal, you forgot your hat up. Anyway. Cool, thank you very much guys, I'll see you soon, take care.